How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be going over how you can get every single tameable pet as well as summonable creature in the game of Grounded. Guys, this is going to be the most comprehensive and up-to-date list as of the 1.4 fully yoked update, the full release final update of Grounded. So let's hop in and let's go over each of them. Now, you're going to need some different resources in order to tame your pets to start off. So we're going to start off with the easiest ones, guys. We're going to start off with the Weevil, we're going to start off with the Aphid, and we are going to start off with the Gnat. Okay, each of these are only tamed by going through and feeding them. Now, they will take between 2 and I've had up to 6 slurries, sometimes even 8, in order to actually tame these little guys, but you're going to need a grinder in order to make all of them. Now, each of them are unlocked different ways, and let's talk about each of them. First things first, in order to tame an Aphid, you are going to need plant slurry. You're going to get this by researching plant fiber. You're going to need mushroom slurry in order to get yourself a Weevil. In order to get this, you will either unlock by getting advanced production buildings out of the Burtle shop or by researching a mushroom chunk. And finally, you're going to need spoiled meat slurry in order to get yourself a Gnat, and this is done by researching a piece of spoiled meat. All of these are the different foods you're going to need to tame your little pets. All you need to do in order to tame them is grab one of the slurries that you have, put it in your hotbar or just equipped it, and you run up and you just drop it on the ground in front of one of the pet animals that you're trying to tame, like this. You just drop it on the ground, and if they get close enough, this guy's stuck in the ground so it won't work for him, but if they get close enough, they will walk up. This guy right here just might do it. He's going to get a little excited and he's going to eat the plant slurry there. And then what will happen is you'll get a little heart pop up and it'll say you have tamed a pet. You have tamed a Gnat, you have tamed an Aphid, you have tamed a Weevil. It's up to you. But these 3 guys, in order to do anything with them, besides just keep them and open up their inventory and store some things on them, because you can store really anything in their tiny little inventories they have. They have 10 slots for you to use, each of them. Just be careful, if they die, they will drop your inventory that you have in them. But you could go in there and you could put anything you want in there. You want to put some Mite Fuzz in there? You put some Mite Fuzz in there. You want to put a tier 4 or tier 3 axe in there? Go ahead and put a tier 3 axe inside your Weevil and have him carry it around for you. If that so be what you want him to do, that's what he's going to do. So that's how you go through, tame yourself a couple of those little guys. Now say you want to put a hat on them, okay? Or you want to rename them. What you're going to need is you're going to need a pet house. Now, these pet houses, guys, they're not that hard to build and they're not that hard to unlock. In order to unlock them, you need to research a mushroom brick. Once you've unlocked it, guys, you can go through and build yourself your pet house if you want to. It's 2 weed stems, 1 acorn shell, 4 mushroom bricks, and 2 feather pieces. Okay, and then you can build yourself a pet house. With this pet house, once you have a pet selected, you'll be able to walk up, use it, and put a pet in there if you so want to. You can see I have my friendly pet Snoot here. He's my little Weevil buddy, and he gives me a bonus effect of Weevil Friend. Each of the different pets are going to give you a different bonus. Keep that in mind. This one happens to give you Weevil Friend, then you get Aphid Friend, Gnat Friend, and finally your little baby ant friend. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. But once you have a pet house, you can do 2 things. You can name them like I did, Snoot. You can either click up here with your mouse and keyboard, or you can press the rename button down in the bottom bar there. You can go through and rename them how you want to. I happen to name him Snoot because that is the most appropriate name for a Weevil, even though he's definitely having a spastic freakout over being inside the ground right now. But the other thing you can do is you can put little hats on them. You can see that I put a hat on Snoot. You can see that I equipped him with the goggles there. You can see he's got those little goggles on right there. Well, whenever he shakes his head, he's wearing the grub goggles that I've given him. You can also put the different ant helmets on them as well. These do unlock once you start unlocking the different items, like the armors for you to wear. You unlock them for your pets as well. No, they do not give them any extra added damage resistance. Your pets are your pets. They have the same resistance. If you don't want them to die, make a custom game and set it so your pets to be invincible, then your pets won't die. Be warned though, guys, if your pets do die, you will get a little gravestone that you will get from them dying, and then you will have to go through and put that gravestone down somewhere to remember your little pet by. Alright, so that is the 3 starter pets, right? Weevils, Gnats, Aphids. All of them tame the same way, dropping food in front of them, they get them, yum yum, there you go, pets for you. All right, let's start talking about the ones that are a little bit more difficult, okay? This is going to be going after and talking about the ant queens next. The ant queens are going to end up giving you a baby ant. We're going to show you guys that here in just a second, but in order to get them, you're going to need a couple different steps before you can get to making an ant queen your friend and going through and getting your baby ant. The first thing you're going to need to do, guys, is you're going to need to go through and you're going to need to do the different labs. In order to get the ant queen, for the red ant queen, her food, the tasty mushroom sandwich that you can see right here, this juicy mushroom sandwich, you need to go through and you need to complete the haze base. Once that base is completed, you'll be able to unlock this in the Burgle Science Shop. In order to get the yummy gum sandwich, you'll need to go through and complete the black ant lab, beating the assistant manager, getting the Burgle chip, bringing it back to Burgle, and it'll allow you to unlock the yummy gum sandwich. Finally, guys, this one's going to be the more difficult one. In order to get the tasty toe jam sandwich, in order to get this one, guys, you not only have to beat the assistant manager, so that way you can unlock the hidden areas using his key card, aka the area that's in the pond right here. There's a base in the pond right there that you will go through and you will unlock, press a button, and it'll open up the stump lab for you. The stump lab is back here in the middle of the stump. Inside of this lab, you will find a chip, and inside of that chip, you will unlock the tasty toe jam sandwich. All of them respectfully are going to tame and befriend each of the different ant queens. Now, I'm going to be running over to the red ant hill, and I will show you guys how we go through and tame one and get ourselves a baby ant. All right, once you're over at the red ant hill, guys, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go inside of the hill, and you're going to run all the way to the bottom of the hill. Why is there an orb weaver in here? Anyway, moving on, you're going to run straight down. You're going to keep running until you can't run anymore. You're going to get into this room here. This room here is going to have a pathway that's at the back of it. So you're going to go around that little pillar and run all the way to the back. Then you're going to end up in a room over here that's going to be full of mushrooms. There may even be some infected mushrooms here if you've already turned off the haze ones, but you will run around this way, run back through this tunnel, and follow it around. What you'll be able to do, if you know that you're in the right area, is you'll have this light area that's right here with some ant eggs, and if you turn to your right, you'll be able to see the ant queen. You'll run around this back section here, and you'll end up right in front of the ant queen. Now, she's completely docile, so you'll be able to walk up to her no matter what she looks like, no matter what happens to her, no matter what treat you have. She will not attack you. You'll go through, you'll offer her the treat, you'll give her the sandwich, and then she'll go through and eat it. Be warned, guys, you can only feed her one type of sandwich per game. Whether it's New Game Plus or what have you, as you go through, standard game, one type of sandwich. New Game 1, new type of sandwich. New Game 2, new type of sandwich, and you get so going on. But with the tasty sandwich, you get yourself your baby red ant. So here we go, little pal. You can go through and you can talk to him. You can pet him if you so want to. The cool thing about a baby ant, all of baby ants come with 20 inventory spaces instead of 10. And they give you a hauling strength ability. If you guys look right here in your different abilities here, you have hauling strength. You can haul more items. This allows you to carry more items, thus making builder builds even better. The other thing that you can do after you tame them is you can go up and get these ant friend offerings here if you so want to. That's going to give you some of the mother queen's more or less controlling goo that you can use in order to make different weapons, different armor, stuff like that. It's how you get the friendly version of getting all the different things for the different ant queens. So moving on, guys, that's how you get yourself a little ant friend. Now you can put them also inside of the pet house. The pet house is going to be how you're going to rename them and also how you can put hats on these guys. Now that is the 4 different pets that you can get. Okay, you can get a gnat, an aphid, a weevil, or a baby ant. Now, you can get technically a different baby ant per species of ant. So if you want to get a black ant baby, or if you want to get a fire ant baby, you can go through and get each of those by feeding the respective tasty food to the ant queen in question. So that'll help you guys out. All you need to do is go through and feed them that, and then you'll get yourself your new pal. Each of them are going to give you the hauling strength upgrade, so keep that in mind as you go through. Okay guys, so that's the friendly side of the pets that you can get. Now with these pets guys, like I said, they don't really help in combat, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go over what does help you in combat, and that's going to be your combat oriented summons. What we're going to do is we're going to go through this list from easy to the most difficult to get, ending with how you can get yourself some whittlings to come and help you. But first, let's start off with how to get some soldier ants to come and help you. Soldier ants, this is a random summon that happens once you've gone through and gotten a full set of strategist gear. The strategist gear is going to be as follows: the red strategist mask, coat, and pads. You can also get the black strategist mask, coat, and pads, and the fire strategist mask, coat, and pads. Each of these go through and summon a different type of red or soldier ant. The red ant commander is going to summon in red soldier ants, the black ant commander is going to summon in black soldier ants, and the fire ant commander is going to summon in fire soldier ants for you to use, and that will aid you in your journey of running around and attacking things. So if that interests you guys, you can go through and you can get that set in order to summon in these pets. Now, in order to summon them, guys, like I said, it is random depending on attack. So as you're going through and swinging at enemies, you will randomly summon in one of these ants to get you. Now, this is going to be the same for all of the summonable pets that we're going to be talking about as we go. So we're going to start off with those red soldier ants. The next one that we're going to talk about, guys, is going to be spiderlings. In order to get spiderlings, you need to defeat the broodmother. What I mean by that is once you defeat the broodmother, you're going to unlock a specific mutation called Mom Genes, okay? Mom Genes is going to make it so you can summon in a little pet buddy, a little spiderling buddy. This is once again on attack. As you attack, you will randomly summon in a spiderling, okay? If you look right here, your mutation, your vocal cord stretch to form spiderlings summoning motherly cries. So as you attack, you'll summon in spiderlings. It's actually really helpful. They're great for distracting. And if you can get it on this build that you have right now and get the thorns build on them, they can also be very, very helpful. I literally killed a mant by using a single spiderling to do half of the mant's health and damage from thorns return damage. But that's before the patch, so moving on. The next one we're going to talk about here, guys, is the Mant himself. I just mentioned the Mant that you can go through and fight him with your summons. Well, guess what? Once you beat down on the Mant, you're going to unlock a mutation as well. The Mant is fought back at the end of the lab that's underneath the shed right before you meet your little scientist friend. You go through, you fight him, and you're going to unlock the Mant, and you're going to unlock the mutation Mysterious Stranger. This is going to be just like the Mom Genes perk, where when you go through and you equipped it, you have a chance on random hit to summon in the Mant. You have a chance to summon him in every single time you hit, so the faster you hit, the more chances you have to summon one. So say you use like a dagger and you sit there and hit an enemy 45 times, you have a chance to actually summon in more than one Mant at a time, and the Mant has the most health even over the yoked creatures that are in the New Game Plus updates that you can get. So it's going to be the most helpful assistant that you can get when it comes to fighting things in the backyard. They also are great for stunning as well, so keep that in mind. If you guys want to use that, I would suggest you do it with any summoning build that you are building. Okay, so what we've gone over so far is all of our little tameable friends that we can get, as well as our battle companions that can be summoned out via some different mutations that you can get. Now, there is one more that you can get here. This is going to be with the Whittling Trinket. Now, this trinket, guys, is going to probably be the hardest summon material item that you are going to find in the game. Why is this? You need to not only have unlocked the Brawny Bin, which in order to unlock the Brawny Bin, which is all the way back here at the end of the map, you need to unlock that by going through and wiping out between 2 and 3 wasp hives. This is going to make them so when they're annoyed by you, once the wasps are annoyed by you, they will break out of their bin and open up the hole at the bottom of it for you to enter so you can go back and try to get this trinket. The second thing that makes this so difficult, guys, is the fact that it's right next to a Black Widow. Now, in order to get this, you go right back there, you enter into the Black Widow's area, you walk back, it's going to be on the right hand side, and you'll chop down the large egg sac that's back there. Now, it's very hard to see, but as you look around, you'll be able to find the Widow Whittling trinket. You'll grab that, preferably after killing the Black Widow that's right there and its whittling companions that are around it, and then you'll have the Widow Whittling trinket. What does this guy do? The Widow Whittling trinket gives you the effect called Whittling Wrangler. Your vocal cords stretch to form spiderlings summoning motherly cries, but instead of summoning out spiderlings, you're going to summon out whittlings. This is once again just like the spiderlings on attack, but you're going to only end up getting 2 of them at a time. So if you guys want to get a full summoner build, the best thing that you can do is going to be the following. You are going to wear a full set of strategist gear, whether it's the red, black, or fire ant strategist gear. You are going to have the mutations of the Mysterious Stranger and the Mom Jeans, okay? And then finally, you are going to wear the trinket Whittling. What this will do is it will allow you to summon in red soldier ants to fight for you. It will allow you to summon in the Mant to fight for you. It will allow you to summon in spiderlings to fight for you, and it will allow you to summon in little whittlings to fight for you. So that is all of the different summons that you can get in the backyard that will come and fight by your side, will do damage for you, will attack for you, take the aggro away for you, and all in all, guys, that is the complete list of all the different things that you can summon and or get in the backyard. So thank you all so much for watching this one. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below or go over to my Discord. I have a grounded section over there that you can go and ask me some questions if you have any more. Also, guys, if you haven't already, go through and subscribe and leave me a like on the video as well if you've liked it. And as always, guys, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.